Section 8.2, example, actually exploration in example 1. I'm going to go one page ahead here, and I want to read over something called the ruler postulate. Now, postulate is something that we accept without proof. And this postulate says that the points on a line can be matched one-to-one with the real numbers. The real number that corresponds to a point is the coordinate of that point. The distance between points A and B, so if you look over here, the distance between points A and B, which is written as AB as you see in red, is the absolute value of the difference of the coordinates of A and B. Okay, so let's say just to kind of put that in some simpler terms for you, let's say that point A corresponded with a value of, let's say, -3. And I'm going to make that smaller. And point B corresponded with, say, a coordinate of 6. If we wanted to find this distance between A and B, we could say simply that AB is the difference between those real number coordinates. So 6 minus -3 would be 9, and those values would be 9 apart. Now, the reason this is important to us is because we are going to do some measuring here. Now, you notice I've got this little ruler here. I want to measure the following segments in inches and centimeters. Now, I've got a metric ruler here first, so these are centimeters. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of position this parallel to AB so that I can measure it. Now, I don't have to necessarily go on the end, although I can. So if you look here, if I start at 0, let me see if I can turn that just a little more so it's a little better. That's about as good as I'm going to get right there. If I put A at 0, you notice point B ends up at about, let's say 5.8. It's kind of in between 5.8 and 9. I think it's closer to 5.8. So I would say that segment AB is 5.8 centimeters. Okay, we'll measure it in inches later. Now let's see if I can measure CD. So I want to turn it this way. Now I'm going to measure this one a little bit differently just to show you the ruler postulate. So the ruler postulate says that these points can be, well, anywhere. So I don't have to put C at the end. Let's say I put C at 2. And then D is at about 4.1. Well, what I can say then is that I can take 4.1, which is where D is, minus 2, and that'll give me the distance of 2.1. So I can say that this segment is 2.1 centimeters. And a lot of times when you're measuring, it's hard to get right at the end of the ruler. They get cut off, they're not made very well, things like that. And this is a good substitute for that. So let's try EF to finish up. Let's say I put E at 3. Then F would be at 7.9, it looks like. So I'm going to take 7.9 minus 3, and that would give me 4.9. So this would be 4.9 centimeters. Okay. Let me get rid of this for a second and go grab a ruler with, actually I'm going to pause the tape so I don't take your time. All right, folks, I got me a ruler that's measured in inches now. So I'm going to take this ruler now. Let's see, I want to measure these in inches. So once again, let me turn this, and I won't do all of them, I'll just do a couple of them to kind of speed things up. So let's say I start at 1 again. All right, now rulers are different. Okay, we can say that A is at 1 and B is at 3, and now all these lines, unlike centimeters, are not in tenths. There is not 10 parts to an inch on a ruler. If you notice, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 between each of the bigger lines. So this would be 4, 8, 12, 13, 14, pretty close to 15. So it looks like this would be 1, 2, and 15 sixteenths. There's 16 parts to each inch on the ruler. So I would say that this is 2 and 15 sixteenths inches. Okay. By the way, if you're doing this in your note packet, it's important to note that your note packet may have a different scale to this ruler, so it might be different. I'm not real sure. I would have to check it out. Let's look at EF as one more example. E is at 2, so I'm going 1, 2 inches, and then let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these little marks, okay? So that would be 1, 2, and 7/16. So we would say that it's 4.9 centimeters, but 2 and 7/16 inches. And that's how we're going to measure that, okay? Now, let me go to example 1, same kind of thing. Measure to the nearest tenth of a centimeter. Well, if I go down, grab my centimeter ruler back, if I can find it again, here it is. Grab my metric ruler, and let's come up to here. Let's put it on the end this time. Why not, right? So put it right at the center of point S, and it goes over to 3.2 centimeters, I would say. So that would be, let me get that out of the way. So ST would be 3.2 centimeters. And there we have it. So all done.